Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Matt.
I'm Megan.
I'm Daniel. I'm Petey.
I'm Kelly.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
Some girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Callie, can you tell everyone what's happening?
It's snowing.
It's snowing! You better go, I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win! Woo!
I'm fast and you, ha ha.
I can see it snowing on the roof. What's that cat doing up there? What? Welcome back, everyone, to a snowy day here in Northeast Pennsylvania. First snow of the year, kind of unexpected, and the fact that we're getting this much, it's pretty cool. I'm happy to see it. The first snow of the year is always an exciting one, and when you get more than just a little dusting, that's even cooler. I'm enjoying this. It looks beautiful out. The only thing I will say that is not welcoming is the fact that the temperatures have dropped quite a bit. It was really, really cold last night leading into this morning. So my first order of business this morning has been going from pen to pen, seeing if every animal has water, and I've noticed some of the chickens don't have water, so right away this morning we've got to get water to them. That made me feel a lot better that none of the chickens rushed right to the water bowl. It shows they weren't without water for long. That makes me feel a lot better. After another quick walk around, it seems that the chicken pen out there was the only one that had trouble with water. So all the animals are good. They've got plenty to drink and all of them have plenty of bedding. Relax, girl. Relax. 29 eggs off the new chickens this morning, and it's still early, so they'll definitely be laying more today. Beep, beep. Girl, come on. Move. Every once in a while we'll find like a huge egg and I just have to highlight it. Look at this thing. Now look at it compared. Oh! That did not break. See, but just look at these two eggs compared to each other. That's like an extra large. That's like a super jumbo. What do you think? Good job, girls. Good job. That was a little scary. When that egg fell, I like, ooh, oh my. Can't be breaking eggs. They're important. We've been getting more and more eggs every single day, which has been a good thing because in the farm market, we sell out every single day. People have been looking for eggs and we try and provide all we can. So far, the day has been pretty interesting. And that's not only because of the weather that we're receiving right now. We had 2 major jobs scheduled for today. We had been working on getting these things taken care of, and we were hoping to get them done today. The first big job is Matthew was on his way to get sawdust this morning. You guys know we love using sawdust for bedding. It helps to keep the pens nice and dry. And then when we do spread the manure, it's so easy to spread out of our manure spreader. In the process of getting that done this morning, it got so cold last night that the truck gelled up. Not only once on Matthew, but twice as he was heading up the mountain when we thought we had it fixed. Matthew ended up being stranded away from home, so we had to run and get him taken care of early this morning. That was a whole fiasco. Thankfully, we've got him back here at the farm, but the truck is still giving us fits, so Matthew is currently working on that. And the other job that we had kind of scheduled for today was getting a water line put in here. We wanted to run a water line from the greenhouse over here to our water bowl that we're gonna be putting in the back. We have to set posts, we have to move a few things around, but the only problem with that job is my dad is not here this morning. Dad ended up having something come up. It took him away from the farm this morning, so he is dealing with that. So right now it's just myself, Daniel, and Matthew. Daniel is helping Matthew currently, and I'm just finishing off with morning chores, getting these animals taken care of. Morning chores has ended up taking a lot longer than it usually does. Thankfully, it's not like I have to go pick veggies this morning or I have other things that are very pressing at the moment. So I can take my time, get this finished, and not have to worry about it. But this is life on the farm. There are certain times where things will just pop up and you have to get them taken care of. And with that truck not working correctly, that's a big problem. We need to get that fixed so we can get some sawdust and we can have it prepared for corn harvest. And getting the water line put in, the temperatures are gonna warm up at the end of the week moving into next. So we'll just have to bucket water to certain pens for now. It's a little frustrating, but what are you gonna do? There's nothing you can really do about it until we have it fixed. Just got the last bit of mineral dumped in for the cattle, so the cattle are now all fed. And that ultimately finishes off morning chores for the morning. I'm gonna run up into the farm market to warm up for a few minutes. My wife came with the baby, so I wanna go see them. I brought Callie this morning, and Callie really wanted to come down and help me feed animals in the snow. But I told her it was gonna be too cold for our real field. It was down into the single digits. I'm really glad Callie likes coming down and working with me with the animals. It's honestly, I probably enjoy it more than she does, but on days like this, I just don't feel comfortable letting her get out in the cold. Whew, that wind is strong. Look who's here, oh, hello. Eating crackers? Yummy. What do you have here? What's this? It's a cracker, is it yummy? Well, and it just got thrown on the ground. What is in here? What color is this? This purple. What color is this? Green. What are you making in here?
I'm making puppy food.
Oh, nice.
And then I got them and now I'm shelling them.
I gotcha. And what are you working on over here?
Nut rolls.
Nut roll. That's awesome.
It is.
Very cool. So you gotta put it all away. I'll help you. There's a piggy in there? I put this all back in the bag. It's okay. Was it in the bag before? Yeah, here, look. Hey. No problem. So as you can see, Grammy is working on these nut rolls. Grammy, how old do you think this recipe is?
It's actually a combination of 2 recipes. A lady gave me a recipe for the dough that I liked. I didn't like my mom's recipe. So it's a combination of 2. It was a lot of trial and error till I got it right.
Okay. So it's your own recipe then, basically.
Basically my own recipe, yeah.
Very cool. Now, you're making less of these now, but in the past, you used to make probably twice as many a year.
I make around 100 for Thanksgiving, but I'll make over 200 for Christmas.
Yeah.
So
and then on top
I'm
of
not
these
really making less.
nut rolls, you're making also cream cheese rolls. You make the pineapple roll.
Oh, pineapple cream cheese. Yeah.
So out of all the rolls that you make, which one's your favorite?
Ooh, the pineapple.
The pineapple? It is pretty good. I've eaten a few of those in my day.
I do like the nut too. So.
And then what is the filling made out of?
It's just ground up nuts, walnuts, and butter and sugar and milk.
And you make it all yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, now I could eat this with a spoon because this is amazing. We make these, and then we'll also make like cookies sometimes called walnut horns.
Oh
now,
yeah.
that's something. They use
Same
basically the
filling.
same filling, but you basically
But it's a different
cut
crust.
these in triangles and you roll them up.
It's
It's
a different,
very interesting.
different crust.
Yeah, and then you just roll it up, and do you put butter over the top before you put it in the oven, or egg wash? Nope, you just put it right in the oven? Yeah, let me just tell you something. The thing I love about these is when she puts them away, sometimes there's like little crunchy bits that fall off, and then I get to eat them. That's like the best part about this.
Oh yeah.
But that, you can see how quick Grammy does this. She gets her dough rolled out, puts it on, and that's for making thousands and thousands of these over the year. But I wanted to show you, this is kind of how Grammy works. It's nothing serious. She just works at her own pace. It just is happen chance that her pace is very fast. And that's because she's a professional. She's been doing it for a very long time. I need a big thank you to Grammy in the comments because she's not big about the camera. But the fact that she's working in front of it for you guys today, that's something. Ronnie, what's in here?
Turtle.
How many turtles do you have? Look at all these turtles. Look at this turtle. Look at this turtle.
A turtle.
Yeah, do you like this turtle? Here you go.
A turtle.
What is this? Is that a turtle? Look at that turtle. Whoa, there's so many turtles. How are the eyes, Petey? They hurting a little bit?
They're watery.
Yeah. The boys are down here working on cleaning up some horseradish, getting it all peeled up because it's getting to the point in the year where people are looking for more horseradish. When you start eating ham, you start eating horseradish.
Shouldn't be in there.
If you've never had horseradish before, it has this very, very strong flavor to it. And not only does it have a strong flavor, it has a strong smell that affects like all your senses. So when you are cutting it up and you're taking the bark off the outside, that like odor gets into the air and it makes you cry, it makes your nose run. So this job, it's always like an exciting one because we know we're gonna suffer while we're doing it. This isn't the bad part. Getting it cut up is relatively mild. It's when you start grinding it and adding the vinegar to it, that's where it gets rough. Our regular horseradish has 2 ingredients, vinegar and horseradish. Our red beet horseradish has 3 ingredients, red beets, horseradish, and vinegar. So this is a pretty interesting snack. I'll call it a snack or condiment topping. It's a pretty interesting thing in this area. Everybody loves it. And the homemade stuff is always much, much stronger. An interesting thing about this horseradish is it's like very fibrous, so it can be kind of hard to grind. That's why we're having to cut up all these pieces so small. Because if we don't, it'll gum up our grinder. And if you clog the grinder with horseradish, that is top 10 worst things you could do on the farm. Because you're gonna be crying trying to get that thing apart because your eyes start watering just cutting it up. Imagine what it's like when it's all torn to pieces and shredded up. Oh my.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Oh, please.
How come you guys aren't using vegetable peelers? You're using the knives to cut the skin off of them.
Well, this stuff is very tough and the peelers usually break. Now, if we got like industrial strength peelers, probably would be good, but you know what? We only do this a few times a year. So using the knives works fine. And this stuff, like I said, it's tough, so I don't even take that much off. Now that we've got our horseradish all cubed up, we can just run this through our grinder. And like I mentioned with the red beets, we'll add red beets to the horseradish and have red beet horseradish and a regular horseradish. But this is all we need for our batch today. Do you like your apple? Is it yummy?
We sent the biggest ones to
It is lunchtime on the farm and it looks like we've got sloppy joes, potato salad, and some leftover pumpkin bars that Grammy made the other day. And then here's that nut roll Grammy was working on. Oh my, it looks so good. As you can see, for the afternoon, we've got something exciting planned. We're gonna be making some sauerkraut. Now, our sauerkraut recipe, much like our horseradish recipe, is very simple. For our sauerkraut, it's cabbage and salt. That's it. This is our special tool that we're gonna be using. Our cabbage that we had recently harvested is gonna be put into this grinder. You just close this and you turn this crank over here and it shreds the cabbage. One day we are going to get an electric shredder. We don't have one yet, but one day we will. Is your arm tired yet?
No.
No. Some cabbage fresh out the shredder. These chickens will be busy for a very long time. The ground's a little bit warmer than the air, so the snow did not stick as much as it did this morning. But it is still snowing out here. Light snow, but it's snowing. Currently, we're all inside the farm market. We're getting closer to closing time. At this point in the year, it really starts to slow down, especially when it's snowing like it has been all day, and it's been cold and windy. People don't want to go out and drive around. So we've been kind of just hanging out, talking, having a good time. Oh man, I just got home. I am cold, tired, and I'm hungry. Since I'm cold, tired, and hungry, that means this is where we're gonna be ending the video today. I would like to thank everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.